What's up YouTube, Fallout Freak here, and I'm back with another characters video. So we did a Fallout 3 character in the last video. I forget who it was. I think it was to the person who runs Megaton. But either way, so we went full circle once again. Now we're going to be talking about another Fallout 4 character, and that character is none other than Cait. So without further ado, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about Cait. Cait is a cage fighter residing in the Commonwealth. In Fallout 4, she is a possible companion of the sole survivor. Background: born into a distant and abusive family of Irish descent around 2260 or 2261, Cait remembers that her parents would routinely abuse her both physically and verbally for the first 18 years of her life. She attempted to run away twice. With the first time she did it, they locked her in a shed outside of the house. The second time, they broke one of her legs. The abuse eventually led to Cait becoming convinced she was a mistake, but she deluded herself into thinking that they loved her enough not to kick her out of the house. The illusion was shattered once her 18th birthday came. Her parents slapped a shock collar around her neck and sold her into slavery, all without a hint of regret. For the next 5 years, the young adult Cait was used as entertainment by the slavers for a variety of purposes she refuses to detail. While it wrecked her emotionally and warped her personality, above all, Cait developed significant resentment towards her captors, but endured it while learning some tricks of their trade. Stealing caps from sleeping men after they used her, she eventually managed to buy her freedom with 23 years' worth of pent-up fury. The first thing she did with her freedom was track down her parents so she could empty both barrels of her shotgun into them. However, even with her freedom and her revenge against her parents, Cait did not feel fulfilled. To cope, she took to alcohol and chems to help forget her past. At some point around 2284, Cait found her way to Tommy Lonigan and his setup at the combat zone, where she joined up as a cage fighter and fought to provide her with the funds to buy everything she needed to do the forgetting. But Cait knew that the point of the fighting wasn't truly to provide for herself monetarily. She hated everyone, herself the most, and the violence, pain, wounds, and getting herself addicted to Psycho were ways to punish herself and hopefully to one day meet a bloody death she felt she deserved. Cait proved too tough to beat, even after raiders moved in and took control of the combat zone, resulting in the bloody sport getting decidedly more lethal. With the raiders in charge, those who didn't keep their head on a swivel were liable to be sucker punched and robbed in the best of circumstances. Cait herself learned that short of buying herself some friends, she would have been a victim waiting to be preyed on. The teacher of that vital lesson was a raider named Stratton, who abandoned her to be beaten by other raiders after she refused to sleep with them. By 2287, Cait had been a cage fighter in the combat zone for 3 years, 2 of them under raider management, all with 100 victories to her name. Personality: Cait puts up a deceptively convincing, tough Irish gal act, but beneath this exterior is a broken woman with a lifetime of misery behind her. Cait is thoroughly paranoid about being emotionally vulnerable, as everyone she's known deeply has betrayed her in some way. This has caused an inherent mistrust in people in general, especially those doing selfless offers of kindness. The only relationship she currently trusts is trade relationships, either through caps or other services. She is also deeply regretful of many of the choices she's made in life, questioning if the brutality she's known all her life is truly the only way to settle things. As an escape and a way to forget the traumas of her life, Cait has taken to both the bottle and the needle, specifically Psycho, and has been using both for several years. Because of this prolonged usage, she is incapable of being cured of her psycho addiction through normal means, either a doctor or a dick doll. However, at some point during her career, she learned about the heinous experiments performed by the Vault-Tec Corporation in their signature vaults. In particular, the experiment involving drug addicts that went on in Vault 95, including that they had a procedure for helping cleanse the test subjects of even long-term addictions, though she never expected that she'd get the chance to try it out on herself. Despite her life being a seemingly unceasing march of adversity, disappointment, and horror, coupled with psycho-reliance and the accompanying progressive health damage, Cait refuses to take the easy way out. Staring down the barrel of her shotgun more than once, she has yet to pull the trigger. Instead, she pursued the death she couldn't give herself in the ring, crushed to death by one of the hundreds of opponents she had fought. But she persevered, hoping and praying to find a single decent scrap of humanity in her life and in the world. And you got interactions and companion. And that is a little bit about Cait. I am going to play you a quote from her if I am able to play the quote. So let's see. This is Cait. Hopefully it'll play.
Only thing better than getting pissed is picking a fight. Am I right?
Yeah, you probably are, Cait. Alright, now I'm going to show you a picture of what Cait looks like. Let's get to, well, let's go ahead and expand my desktop. And let's get to my desktop. There we go. And there's Cait. So Cait, yeah, like I said, has the tough Irish gal accent or whatever it said at the beginning. And here's another picture of Cait, kind of a more revealing photo. But I don't think this is the Fallout 4 graphics. This looks more like a painting or art or something like that. But yeah, there's a headshot of Cait, and that's what she looks like in the Fallout 4 video game. And that is a little bit about Cait in a nutshell. Let me go ahead and get back to my webcam. Hit me up in the comment section below. Let me know what you thought about this video, and let me know what your thoughts are of Cait in the Fallout 4 video game. Me personally, I liked Cait. I liked Piper better as a companion, but yeah, Cait definitely knows how to fight for sure. But yeah, that is Cait from Fallout 4. And until my next characters video, you must always remember that war never changes.